Welcome to my creative time with Emma, and also welcome to another Gypsy How-To video. For today's video, we are going to be working with a few features, so I'm going to go ahead and show that to you right now. And we're going to go ahead and click on our menu button, which is the silver one right here to the right. And then we're going to click on the help. Okay, we are going to be working on the zoom feature, the pan feature, the add the layer feature, and the layer control. The layer control has a lot of info in there, so those are the ones we're going to be working with right now, okay? So the very first one we're going to look at is the actual zoom in feature. So let me go ahead and just grab a shape here. We'll go ahead and take it from, I believe this is, Georgian Basic Shapes. Let's go ahead and grab this heart. Okay, so you're going to click on the heart and then click back onto your overlay right there. And to zoom in, pretty much what you're going to do is just right here, this top silver button, you're going to hold down on it and click your screen once. Okay, and if you want to see it bigger, you're going to hold on it again. So you could do it up to, that was 2 times. 3 times. Okay, you could do it up to 3 times, and then when you click on the 4th time, it's just going to go back to its original size. Okay, so now the next feature we are going to learn is this bottom one right here, and this is called the panning. I'm calling it the panning button. That's what they're calling it, to pan. So pretty much what you want to do, say for example, if you have like a whole bunch of hearts, let me go ahead and copy this stuff over. If we have a whole bunch of hearts on the page, okay? I'm just going to use this as an example here. Okay, let me go ahead and just zoom in for you once here. Okay. Okay, saying for example, if you want to move the page around without moving any of the hearts, okay, what you want to do is click on this bottom button, and this way you can move the whole page around. You could even put your stylus over the shapes and they will not move, okay? Now if you don't use this feature and you're trying to move the page, all of your shapes will move. If you don't want them to move, then you're going to go ahead and use this panning feature. So go ahead and hold down the bottom silver and just kind of just move your screen around that way. Okay, that's what the panning feature is. Okay, now let me go ahead and get a new page here. What we want to do is use the actual layer feature. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a shape on here. Let's see. We are going to let's use the moon, okay? So this is the moon right here. And what I want to do is saying for example, if I want to cut this out huge, let's go ahead and make this, let's go ahead and make it 11 inches, okay? Okay, we made this 11 inches, alright? So now, for example, if I want to make something that has like the sun, moon, and star on it, obviously I cannot fit another shape on here as big as I want. So there's this button right here, which is a little plus button, and if you click on that once, you're going to get a layer 2. Okay, and let's go ahead and go back here, and then we're going to go ahead and grab this. This kind of looks like a little sun to me. We're going to put that on that page, and we're going to make it the same size. We're going to make it 11 inches. There we go. Okay, and now what I want to do is get a star. So we're going to go ahead and click on the plus button again. It gives me layer 3. And I'm going to go ahead and grab, let's do a flower instead, because that already looks like a star. So let's go ahead and get this to 11 inches also. Alright, there we go. So we have our moon, our sun, and our flower. Okay. So this feature is good if you want to separate all of your elements. If you want to do, say, for example, if you have like 20, if you want to, let's say if you want to cut out like 50 stars, you could put 20, and you want them to be different colors. You could put 20 stars on one page and cut those all out in blue. And then on layer 2, which I call page 2, you could put 20 stars on there and cut them all on green. So you could use this to separate color. So you could put different colored pages of cardstock, or like you've seen me use it in plenty of my videos if you want to design a layout on here. Okay? So pretty much what you could also do with this, you could also, say for example, if you want to change the name of, instead of it saying layer 1, go ahead and get your stylus and hold down on it. Oops, let me go this way so you could see. You're going to hold down on it, and you could either rename it or delete it, okay? So we could rename it. Let's go ahead and rename it. We'll call it the moon. So let's go ahead and call it the moon. We're going to click on OK. And we're going to do the same thing with layer 2. And we know layer 2 is the, what is layer 2? The star. Okay? And then we're going to, and then we are going to rename that one also. And layer 2 was the actual sun, I believe. Sun, okay. And we're going to do the same thing with layer 3. We're going to rename that and make that the flower. Okay, so that's pretty much how you could rename your tags. Now, saying for example, if you want to move these around, if you want to cut out your flower first, or if you want to cut out the star first, you could change the order of this, okay? Like I said, if you hold it down, your tab will turn green, and you can move this over here instead to the right. So if you want to cut out your moon first, and then your flower, then your sun, that's how you can move those tabs around. Now, how you'll know which one you want to work with, the active layer, which will be the one you could edit, will always be blue. And the other two are pink. Those are the unedited versions of what, say for example, if you want to do something with the sun, you have to make sure, with the flower, you have to make sure you're clicked on that tab in order to edit it. Okay? So remember, the pink tabs you cannot do anything with, the blue tabs you can. Okay? Now, saying for example, if you you only want to see your top, your first page, which is the moon, and you don't want to see the other two layers, they have the little eyeballs here. What you want to do is just click on the eyeball once, and it'll turn off that layer, so you don't see the flower anymore. And we're going to go ahead and click on the little eyeball for the sun, and you want to turn that layer off so all you see is the moon. I do that a lot because sometimes I like to do a lot of layering and it could get a little crazy. So I go ahead and I just turn off the tabs, so just so I won't confuse myself. Okay, say for example, if we want to duplicate an item to a different page, let's go ahead and the tab where it says flowers, blue, so that means this is the active screen. We're going to go ahead and delete that, okay? So saying for example, I want on page 2, I want it to be the moon instead. So to duplicate it, what you want to do is make sure the moon is highlighted. You're going to go ahead and click on page 2, which is the one I labeled flower, and click on your advanced button and click on copy, and that will bring the moon over to page 2. So you'll have a moon on page 1, page 2, and then you have your sun on page 3. Okay? Okay, so that's pretty much how you do your duplicate feature. Now, saying for example, if you want to delete one of these pages, what you want to do is also hold down the tab, and then you're going to go ahead and click on delete, because we just deleted one of the moons. Okay, so now you only have 2 pages, okay? Alright, so that's about it for today, everybody. I hope this helped a lot of you out. If you have any questions, go ahead and shoot me over an email. My email is creativeTimeForMe@gmail.com, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I can't promise it'll be the same day, but I will get back to you within a couple of days, okay? So have a great day, everybody, and thank you once again for joining me for another segment of my Gypsy How-To video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.